Good day, everyone. Please let us quickly look at this question also. Now, we have to solve this question. A current of 100 milliampere passes through a conductor for 2 minutes. The quantity of electricity transported is. Now, this question is a JAMB question. Now, how do we solve this problem? Now, what I want you to remember is that please always write out your parameters. In one of the videos that I've dropped, I've actually explained something about current. That is, what is the formula for current? Now, from this question, a current of 100 milliampere, I also talked about smaller units of current. And I said that anytime you want to solve a question like this, especially in physics, please bring out your parameters. It is very important. And before you bring out, even if you bring out your parameters and you did not know the formula, that's another problem. Please, it is very important. You need to commit what is current. Current is the rate of flow of charge with time along the conductor, and then current I is equals to quantity of charge over time. You need to remember that, please. So when you bring out, okay, now let us bring out our parameters. So here now, a current of 100 milliampere. So a current of 100 milliampere, meaning that they have given us current. So I will say current I is equals to what? Is equals to 100 milliampere, which is equals to what? Which is equals to 100 times 10 raised to the power of what? -3 ampere. Please remember that I said milli. This milli that you're looking at, this milli is 10 raised to the power of -3. Then you put your ampere. That is all. Some students will just substitute 100 there like that, and they will be, and then the funniest thing is you will see your answer in the option, and you will say you have killed the question. You have not killed it. Please be very observant. So the next thing is, let's continue reading. Passes through a conductor for 2 minutes. Please, 2 minutes. What is minute? That's time. So I will say time T is equals to time T is equals to what? Is equals to 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Which is equals to 2 times 60 then seconds. Please, I've told you, the unit that is not SI unit, please change it. This time is 2 minutes. Don't use 2. You have to change the minute to seconds. It is very important. Please know that. It is very important that you change the word. That you change the minute to what? To seconds. It is very important, please. So after you might have done that, then the next thing you are going to do now is that you continue reading. So the question says the quantity of electricity transported is, you have seen a question mark. Quantity of electricity, meaning they're asking you for Q. So your Q, you say my Q is equals to, I don't know. My Q is equals to what? I don't know. So do you understand that? So once you have done that, then you now remember that, oh, there's a relationship between ITQ. That is, what is that relationship? Some students will not, some people, I don't know, some students will know that they are, maybe they don't know that they are supposed to know this in offhand. That is in your head. Why not looking at your book or your textbooks? So you should be able to remember that current I is equals to quantity of charge over what? Over time. And remember, this question is asking us for quantity of charge. And I said that, well, this part here is in fractional form. So let me put this part, this I to a fraction. So I'll put over 1. It's for simplicity anyway. So I'll say over 1. Then I want to find Q. So meaning I want to make Q the subject of the formula. So that's what I want to do. So I will just use cross multiply, which is scissors method like this. So I will multiply T and 1 will multiply Q. So I will say I times T equals to Q times 1. So that will be equals to IT will be equals to what? Q, right? Now that means my Q will be equals to IT, right? Because IT is equals to Q, then Q is equals to IT. Then I can substitute now. So my Q will now be equals to what is my I, everyone? My I is 1000, right? Times 10 raised to the power of what? Minus 3. Then my time is 2 times what? 60. So my Q will end up being what? Now, the thing is that, how do I do this, everyone? Now, this multiplication now, the multiplication of these, once you have solved your question up to this extent, then the remaining depends on how good you are at mathematics. Some students will still fail the question from here because mathematics is poor. So you're not supposed to fail this. You're not supposed to fail this. So what you're going to do is that if I were you, well, it depends on you, like I said. So I will just say 100. This 100 here, this 100 is 10 raised to the power of 2, 10 raised to the power of 2, then times 10 raised to the power of minus 3 times 2 times 60. I'm trying to elongate this for simplicity. So this 10 raised to the power of 2 times 10 raised to the power of minus 3, I can apply law of indices here. Anyway, I can apply law of indices. We know that. So I would just say 10 raised to the power of 2, then this multiplication means plus, right? Then this minus 3, you put it in bracket, that's going to be minus 3. Then times 2 times 60 is going to give us what? 2 times 6, 12, so that's 120. Now, anyway, you're going to have it equals to 10 raised to the power of what? Minus 2, then plus times minus, that's going to give us minus. So we have minus 3 times 120. Anyway, I can start with 120 now. So I can say 120 is equals to, 120 times, don't forget 120 times 2 minus 3. Please don't say 1. 2, I'm having 2. Minus 3, I'm owing 3. I'll be owing 1. So 10 raised to the power of what? Minus 1. Right? I don't forget that 10 raised to the power of minus 1 is actually 1 over 10, right? Of course, this is what I would have done since, but I'm trying to look for how to simplify this for many people, because ordinarily I would just say from the beginning I would say 100, then I'll turn the 10 raised to the power minus 3 to 1 over 1 10,000. That's 10 raised to the power 3, which is 10,000 1,000 rather. So I'll turn 10 raised to the power minus 3 to 1 over 10 raised to the power 3, which is 1 over 1,000. Then I can cancel all the zeros and I'm done. So that one depends on you. I'm just trying to look for ways to make it simpler. You understand? So that is going to be 120 times 1 over 10. Because in indices, minus as a power means 1 over, then 10 raised to the power 1. But that 10 raised to the power 1 is still 10. Please, I don't want to elongate this again. So this 10 now, this 0, we cancel this 0 with what? With 12. So my Q at the end of the day will equals to 12 times 1. So which is equals to 12 coulomb. Please, I said quantity of charge is measured in coulomb. Please. Thank you.